Player owners also shoot free throws and win money sponsored by Plymouth Eagles. Join us at halftime as we
Excuse me.
end the game.
Excuse me. We're going to have some guys that announce for our local television. Would you mind just scooting over just a tiny bit? Just enough that two people can sit over here.
He meant how much do we get?
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Want me to do the play-by-play, or do you want to? What do you want to do?
I'll do the color again.
Okay.
I'll do the book. Hey, buddy. Good win tonight.
Good evening and welcome to Plymouth High School Gymnasium, home of your Plymouth Panther. Before beginning the national anthem, we take this time to honor Cole Booth, who has been part of the Plymouth High School varsity basketball team since his freshman year. During Tuesday's game at New Berlin Eisenhower, Cole surpassed 1,000 points for his high school career. Cole becomes one of 4 players in the 105-year history of the program.
Who are the other two?
Reach 1,000 points.
Colin.
Niles.
Joining Gabe Miller,
Dave Mikulicek.
and Colin Niles as
Who's the other?
Point Club member.
Gabe.
Congratulations,
Gabe
Cole,
Miller.
on this
Oh, Gabe.
tremendous accomplishment.
I thought you guys would have one before that.
Didn't play enough games.
Oh,
You didn't have a three-point shot.
good point.
Please rise and join with the Plymouth High School pep band under the direction of Mr. Jason Sobranic in the playing of our national anthem. Tonight in East Central Conference play, your Plymouth Panthers host the Waupun Warriors. Let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First for the Warriors at Waupun High School. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 1, Keegan Hartgreen. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 2, Jaden White.
Welcome to Plymouth Panther boys basketball, coming to you on Plymouth Community Television TV 14. Coming from the Plymouth Gymnasium, Scott Richter, Josh Oppenier, and Matt Gaskowski on the camera as the Panthers start their conference season playing the team that's been the conference power for the last 4 years, the Waupun Warriors. They've certainly lost a lot of kids, but it's a program that's been great. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, talking to Coach Schultz, he mentioned that you shouldn't sleep on Waupun. They might not have Dumask anymore and the rest of that group, but their first 5 is as good as any in the conference. So we really should see a good game here tonight.
Well, they had a kid come back out who was on the varsity, first man off the bench as a sophomore, didn't go out last year. They have a starter back. That team had a D1 player, really good player, Mason Domas, who's doing great as a freshman in D1 program. They have a whole new coaching staff, all from Beaver Dam. Danny Domas, who was a great coach and a great gentleman, moved on. He wants to see his kids playing. So, but Plymouth's got a good team. They're 1-1 on the season. They beat Sheboygan Falls, what was expected to be a real nice Sheboygan Falls team, and they beat them pretty handily, and they lost on a barn burner at New Bern and Eisenhower by a score of 84-82, where they took the lead and Eisenhower hit a shot, and they didn't have timeouts, and but they're a good team. They're a little change in the starting lineup. Jeb Needus is 6'7". Now they have some 6'7" or 6'8". Stand next to him. He looks like he's 17 feet high compared to me. But they're starting him tonight just to, maybe get Zach Zeveld going a little bit. Maybe he's putting too much pressure on himself as a starter. But it should be. You're right though. Waupun has a great culture for basketball and baseball, and actually soccer's not as bad anymore either. But so we'll find out.
Here are the starting lineups for tonight. For Plymouth, we'll have number 2, Cooper Gussie. Number 3, Sam Shutter. Number 5, Aiden Riley. 11, Cole Booth. And number 31, Jeb Nidus. For Waupun, number 1, Keegan Hardigink. Number 2, Jaden White. Number 4, Nicholas Hicken. Number 12, Brady Navis. And number 21, Gabriel Critch. Waupun with won the tip.
And that's where Nidus is playing well. He catches the ball high, points it on a rebound. He looks for the man. He's only a sophomore, but he does some really nice things.
He's not your typical sophomore. He's not going to try to do more than he can.
No, he's level-headed. And the kid, this is a nice group of kids. They did the same thing in football. A lot of these guys that are starting right now started in football. In fact, they're all on the football team.
Wow.
They're all on the football team, including Nidus, who I laughed at the New Berlin Eisenhower game. He had to return a kickoff, and I said, give up basketball, right. Jeb. Just run back kickoff. So first foul on the Panthers.
On Aiden Riley. Sometimes the referee anticipates the call, and I think he just anticipated that call because it looked like a clean block from everyone's vantage point up here.
It did to me as well. First blood drawn by Waupun. Gabe Keach, who started last year on a team that went to state, won a conference, went to state, and maybe got upset. Sam Shutter to the basket for 2.
He's got a nice quick first step for the Panthers. Boy, he can get you off the dribble. He's just so big and strong. I think all these kids for Plymouth, you can tell they hit the weight room and
they work out, and we've talked about this. They play other sports. Everybody on the floor right now is playing at least one and maybe 2 other sports. And we encourage that in Plymouth. We encourage that. In fact, a lot of colleges are now saying the same thing.
Travel by Aiden Riley.
Give him the ball and go play defense.
I don't think that's the start he's looking for.
No, but
he can't let that get in.
No, it'll take him about 5 seconds. He'll make a great defensive play. He'll be fine.
Looks like Waupun running some high screen and rolls to start their offense.
Now the 2 wins that Waupun had. The first one was Columbus, who wasn't very good, but the next one was Winnebago Lutheran, who's picked to win their conference. So, or Waupun, I think I might have said Kewaskum.
Cole Booth with the rebound, brings it up to court. Shutter for 3.
Just a bit outside.
Not sure on one pass if that's what Coach Schultz.
Well, they haven't been shy about putting up a 3. That's their 3rd 3-point shot of the night. That's Gussie's spot. Boom. Oh, look good. It's not. Waupun is not doing an all-out run. They'll move it up quickly, but it's not like a run and gun type of offense. A lot of backdoor cuts, screens at the top, backdoor cuts off those screens.
Just swinging it from side to side. Just a typical motion offense that Waupun's running tonight.
Well, one of the things they don't have is they don't have a real balanced floor because everybody's on one side of the floor. That's
Keegan
Hargering, this kid that wasn't out last year. So there's Booth's spot. Boom. 3-pointer. If I'm Waupun, I probably don't want to let him all alone.
No, I don't think, New Berlin Eisenhower face guarded him the whole game. I think Waupun might want to think about that. He's going to hit those shots all night if they let him.
Well, one of the things with Cole, he's averaging 25 a game, but he doesn't force anything.
Right. He doesn't take that many shots. You're right.
Ben Canales and Zach Ziefeld in for Aiden Riley and Jeb Nidis. Riley with 2 fouls already with 14:36 to go in the first half.
Upon inbounding from underneath. Inbound to 21. Gabriel Creech. Seems you hear the coach just yell motion from Upon. They're just gonna pass.
A lot of curls. Read the defense a little bit. The coaches that took over came from Beaver Dam, who's had a very nice boys program the last couple of years. A lot of backdoor cuts. There was one right there.
Upon has shown much more patience than I expected to see tonight.
One of the things that I've liked about Plymouth, watching them a little bit this year in a scrimmage and a game, is their depth. That was always a concern after you graduated some nice players last year, but the depth's been pretty good. Now with Ziefeld, Knaus, Lidke.
Cole Booth with the 12-foot jumper from the top of the key. I think if they don't stop him from shooting there, he's going to make it all night. Upon just slowly moving their ball around, swinging it from side to side. Gets some entry post, gets it kicked out.
They missed a cut. Upon had a cut come through.
They've had about 3 backdoor cuts already.
And they had them, and that'll free you up outside because eventually you get beat backdoor and you get more nervous about it.
Right.
Booth in command of the offense. Dallas in the corner. Ball comes to Ben. Ben going to the basket. Ben has really improved himself as an athlete. This is his 3rd year in high school.
They're talking to the coaches. He's just a kid that just works really hard and just does what needs to be done.
And he's a little bit of a comic too. Yep, and that's his. That's played by Schutz. Booth for 3. Good. Somebody's going to be either coming out or whatever if I'm Wapan's coach.
You got 8 of their first 10 points, so.
That was an interesting shot by Brady Novice.
Ziefeld with the rebound, pushing it up.
Looks good. That was right there.
Gussie's had 2 good looks. Just rimming out.
Jack Lidke comes in. Gossie gets a breather.
We'll see tonight how deep Coach Schultz goes with his bench.
He's been 9, 10. So now you have the Twin Towers in with Ziefeld and Nidis along with Knaus, Lidke, and Booth. So Booth and Nidis are both starters.
Yeah, he's got 2 guards out there. Ooh.
Ben will shoot that right away.
They're open looks. I mean, they're just not falling right now, but they will.
That's a quick shot. Nick kicking for 3, and Lapon takes a lead at 11:21 to go in the first half. Knowles' second shot looked good too. Oh, I would have bet on Lidke. Nice play. Look at Knowles missed a shot. It's all the way back down the floor. Nidis for 3.
Lidke with the rebound, put back, short. Lapon with the rebound, coming down.
You're right, though. They're doing some nice things.
Yep.
There's that backdoor cut.
Yeah, you just heard the coach from Waupun say our pace. So Plymouth's going to want to push the tempo, and Waupun is going to run their
White
motion.
hits the 3, 14-10.
Right now for Waupun, they got balanced scoring.
They're moving the ball.
Across the board.
It's two teams that are playing well. Plymouth has missed a few open shots.
Ooh. Cole Booth from 3.
On the line. So 10:21 to go, and the Panthers trail Waupun Warriors 14-10.
Sometimes you just got to get an easy 2-point basket to jumpstart that 3-point basket.
Well, and one of the things, and you and I watched him, I coached him. when he played. He coached with me, and then I coached with him the last couple of years. But as he rotates kids in early, he wants to get a little sweat worked up, doesn't want them sitting all. So all of a sudden you need them late in the first half or whatever. So he's already rotated 9 guys. Booth gets a little breather at the 10-minute mark.
Gabriel Nick with the bringing it up. Oh, got a high ball screen. No defender help there.
Little teardrop.
Oh. Oh boy.
Coach Schultz did not agree with the call.
No.
Well, they called white first, then pointed black. So.
Right now, it looks like Plymouth's playing a little tentative. I don't know if they're tired from the game on Tuesday.
Well, they've got three layups, maybe 4, and that means you're not defending your home turf real well. Like I said, Waupun lost a lot of kids, but their basketball culture has been outstanding the last 10 years since we got in a conference with them. That's what you want to do. They just get inside and see what they.
Plymouth just running their motion,
and they're taking away the drives.
They're really playing the passing lanes well.
They really are. Frustrating the Panthers just a little bit. Just got to be patient and just work. Just keep working the ball. We need a couple backdoor cuts. I'm just watching right now.
3-point
shot.
Oh,
they need a nice 3-point shot.
Sam Shutter with a nice 3-point shot from the corner, but they worked the ball and got a good look.
Shutter for 3.
Let's see.
16-13 Waupun. 8:50 to go in the first half.
A lot of just backdoor cuts from Waupun.
Almost looks
Keegan
like
Hargagink is going to. Seems like the guy that Waupun's going to lean on. He just comes out, sets some ball screens, and gets into the post.
You see if you have Seymour, who's been a state power for years with John Murphy. They run a lot of what Waupun's running right here.
Cooper Gussie with the drive and teardrop.
Teardrop. A couple of years ago when he was helping with the varsity, we started to tell him to get away from that shot. Not anymore, because he puts it in. If you can make it, we don't care how you shoot it.
That's right. You don't get points for styles. Oh. Whoa. A 3-second call in a varsity game. Interesting.
Canales and Booth back in. Lidke and Zeveld out.
Bank First. At Bank First, you'll discover the community banking is all about local people making local decisions to help make banking easy. Our ties with the Plymouth area are strong, and we're fully committed to our community. Visit us today and discover what First Bank is all about. Panthers with the ball working it around. Oh!
Good hustle by Canals.
And Canals with the hustle. We got a foul on Waupun. A little push from behind.
Foul on 22, Ryer Smith.
Guys are not calling much tonight.
No, they're not.
We got 2 good teams. You're not typically not going to be fouling.
You're right. You're right. I don't have to curse anybody, but I like kind of what they're doing. Shutter feeling it. Not on that one. Boy, a couple hustle plays.
Nice,
he just figures, there's some things he does you really don't teach. He's kind of born with it.
And it doesn't show up in your step book.
No. No. But I'll tell you what, we talk about athletes, and we've known athletes from all over the conference. The kids that just work hard.
Yep.
Work hard, good things can happen.
Plymouth to inbound under their own basket. Kicked out to Knaus. Back to Gussie.
Coops looking at it.
There we go.
The scout on Coops is he's a shooter like right there. Nope. But he's been working to get the ball inside a little bit. It isn't dropping. I think they watched the Badger game too much the other night.
Yeah. There you go. If Plymouth could just limit Waupun to 1 shot per possession, that would be so big. Panthers in their motion offense.
They're not a lot of movement though. It's mostly 1-on-1.
A lot of standing at 4 out, 1 in.
Jeb
with the 3-pointer.
He can shoot those. He got a nice looking shot.
Looks like Robin Lopez from the Bucks out there shooting threes.
A little different hairdo.
Waupun just, move the screen.
Got moving screen.
Jaden White for Waupun called with their illegal screen.
Timeout. Timeout, Waupun.
Paddock Club. Visit the Paddock Club located in downtown Elkhart Lake with Chef Lynn. Celebrates the bounty from the local farmers using old world techniques by making artisanal handmade pasta, bread, house smoked meats, sandwiches, and so much more. Stop in on Tuesday for their special small plate menu that changes weekly and gives you the opportunity to try multiple dishes at very reasonable prices. Visit Paddock Club, 61 South Lake Street, Elkhart Lake. Plymouth Furniture. Plymouth Furniture is located on Eastern Avenue in Plymouth. They have over 40 mattress styles on display, from Tempur-Pedic to Sealy to Stearns & Foster. Plymouth Furniture has the largest selection of furniture and mattresses in the area, with amazing selection in sofas, recliners, lift chairs, lodge furniture, dining room furniture, and custom-made Amish furniture. Visit Plymouth Furniture at 2133 Eastern Avenue in Plymouth.
So Panthers up 18-16, 6:17 to go in the first half. Both teams playing well. Target to the basket, draws a foul on Jaden White.
The nice thing about Plymouth is they can take, their guards can take their defender off the dribble, and they can stand out and shoot threes. So you got to be careful when you close out in these.
Of their starters, 4 of them are ball handlers. Shutter was a point guard at one time in 8th grade or so. Gossi plays point guard, backs it up. Lidke can play point. Briley can play point. And certainly Booth's point guard. So they've got ball handlers. You know, and again, think about it. Plymouth's boys have been off of football. It's the 3rd week, which is when they should really be getting their legs under them now.
Tough 2 misses for Shutter, but Plymouth with the rebound.
Well, that's a tough shot. That's a shot Cole Booth can make, however. So, upon a chance to tie or take a lead, under 6 minutes in the first half. That's the other part of Booth's game that people don't realize. He's a good defensive player.
Waupun just methodically working their motion offense.
The Panthers have picked up their defense the last couple minutes.
There you go. One shot. Got a rebound. Shutter all the way to the basket. And makes it. Puts Plymouth up 20-16. Nice take by Sam Shutter.
They were down by 4. Now they've got 4-point lead. 5:25 to go in the first half. Scott Richards, Josh Opner with the call. So I think they picked it up on this end.
Yeah,
they're more aware of those backdoor cuts.
The last 3 possessions for Waupun has been one shot and
well,
rebound.
The technique of keeping your butt to the baseline a little bit, no matter what, you don't get beat in the backdoor as much. And Waupun hasn't gotten any real good looks recently.
Yeah, and Jed's been a nice job not letting. Well, there he goes to the hole.
Well, and at 6, they list him at 6'8", and if that's what he is, he's not used to guarding a kid out there. And this Hardergrink is a good player.
He's a really good player for Waupun.
Like I said, he was on a great team as the first guy off the bench as a sophomore. For some reason, didn't go out last year.
Especially with the rebound, quick outlet to.
Keach is taking a lot of little running one-handed, running teardrops. Panthers up by 2. 4:20 to go in the first half. Yeah, taking their time.
Motion. Pretty novice with the missed 3-pointer. To see it too, though, when Waupun shoots, they don't have anyone going for the boards.
No, they really don't. Well, Plymouth likes to run, and based on what they've seen of Plymouth, they're maybe thinking, hey, listen, we'd rather send everybody back to play defense.
Ben Knauss from the corner. Oh, Sam Shutter called a 2-in. Shove in the bag.
I'll tell you what, though. He was working hard to get a rebound.
Yep. Lidke and Ziefeld back in the game.
Lidke and Ziefeld in for Nidus and Gossi. Now, they've been playing this half with Aiden Riley sitting on the bench. At 14-minute mark, he got his second foul.
I think he's just going to try to get to halftime with him.
Yep.
He's doing 2 fouls. But we just can't have Aiden try to make up for lost time in the second half. Oh, there you go. Working it around. Helping out on screen.
Basically, they're running the flex right there.
Yep.
They're running. Hoppy.
They are running the flex.
You could go help them with that. Flex is good. They're all.
Boy, they're really. One thing Waupun does nicely is they just backdoor cut you all night. Well, with Plymouth's aggressive defense, you can see why. Oh.
Oh, good job. See, that's, again, I talked about Booth. He plays the whole game. He plays defense, he shoots it, he handles it.
Here's your flex motion.
Shoots it, handles it, carries the equipment bag, hands out towels. Give it to him, Z. There we go. Nice move, nice pass. Bango.
Booth with the 3.
Booth from Litke. Z fell to Litke to Booth. If that's hockey, doesn't want him to get half an assist or something?
Yep. You know, they say all good things happen when you get the ball inside and you get it kicked out.
The best three-point... Best three-point shots come from the inside-out pass.
Yep.
You know, there's a little bit of contact going on, but they call this both ways. In fact, you're sitting with both teams sitting with 3 fouls with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
They're not, yeah.
And I think it's been great.
That's a mark of 2 good basketball teams
Yeah,
going
it is.
right now.
2 well-coached teams.
Yep.
Nice pass, nice entry post. A little too easy for him to get the ball in the post.
Jaden White with a nice turnaround jumper for Waupun. Yeah, you can't just get stuck playing defense behind your opponent in the post, because Waupun will kill you.
I generally want him to get on the baseline side, only because we can steer baseline and cut it off, and then steer baseline, cut it off, and then get help. But you know, sometimes if you're stuck there, you know, Tim will say just stay there. Well, kid did a nice job. There wasn't any help coming either.
Cooper Gussie back in the game for Panthers for Ben Knaus.
So 23-20, 1:31 to go in the half. Panthers lead. Neither team in foul trouble. The only a guy on the floor with any foul trouble for the Panthers, Riley, who's on the bench, and for Waupun, Jaden White, number 2.
Boy, nice move. Keegan with a very nice move.
Well, yeah, I'd like to see Shutches take that one to the hole. Hit one, Coops.
Cooper Gussie from the corner, just off. But
those are good looks for him.
Yeah, his shots have just been off. Every opportunity has been there. It doesn't look like he's not forcing anything.
There's that backdoor cut and another. They do some nice things. They're going to be the good team in this conference.
You can tell they're a well-coached team because they read their defense well.
There you go. There you go.
Tim Shutter with the 2-hand
Take it with a flush.
They could almost got an N1 on that too.
Waupun going for 1. It'll be under. It's at 20 seconds right now. Panthers up by 3.
I guess they're going to run a high pick and roll and get number 1 Waupun Keegan in the post. Because that's Tebow with the defensive steal. Litke kick out to Gussie in the corner.
We go, Cole Booth.
Cole Booth with the 3 at the buzzer.
One end of the half. We have a flush and a 3 on a steal on a really bad decision on the pass. So, going into halftime from Plymouth, the Panthers take a lead with a burst at the end, leading the Waupun Warriors 28-22. Scott Richards, Josh Oppenhier, and Matt Gaskowski back after half. If I'm the poor coach has done it, he's doing a nice job, and just a bad decision on the pass. Welcome back to the second half of tonight's Plymouth Panther boys basketball game versus our guests, the Waupun Warriors. Scott Richards, Josh Oppenheer, Matt Kaskowski on the camera. Well, Oppie, was a good basketball first half. The Panthers got a little burst at the end.
Yeah, you got 5 points down the stretch. It was 23-22 with, 19 seconds to go, and then all of a sudden we had 5 unanswered points. Makes a big difference in the start the second half. So this will be interesting to see who made the adjustments.
Aiden Riley back on the floor, got 2 early fouls. We had a second foul with 14 to go in the half.
Looks like both teams started in the same 5. Shutter with the take and a make.
That play was set where they set simply where they couldn't stop him, and the defender didn't get any help either. They put the shooter on the right side, so Schutz was a part of that 5-point burst with a flush, a dunk, a steal and a dunk, and then Zeveld with a steal and a pass to Booth. Shutter completes a standard 3-point play.
Went from a 1-point game up to a 9-point game in about a minute.
Leading scorer for the Panthers, Cole Booth with 14, and now Sam Shutter with 12.
Well, Keegan Hardigan.
He gets off his feet well.
Oh. They both try to.
Oh, Jeb's got to say, hey, Gossi.
Yeah, I got it.
Give me some space. Well, 31-24, just starting the second half. Very few fouls, 3 fouls on each team in the first half.
Yeah, and Aiden Riley's got 2 of them, so no one really in foul trouble. Gossi with a great play. Riley coming out of nowhere with this almost a steal. Great hustle. That's the stuff you can't teach. Cole Booth with the almost a steal.
Well, but you just appreciate the hustle.
Yeah. Those are, like you said in the first half, Scott, those are things you can't teach.
And then Coop's got a little bump on the head on that one. So Canales comes in.
Hopefully he's all right. Keegan from... Well...
The whiteout Panther fans are complimenting the miss.
Yep, just letting them know how much they love him. Cole Booth bringing the ball up. Panthers into their motion offense. Shutter with the dribble drive again and then makes it. Nice move by Sam. Waupun just trying not to let this game get out of hand.
Right.
Quickly in the second half.
Well, the Panthers' defense has gotten better.
Oh.
Without question, their defense has gotten better, and Waupun's gotten a little cold. That's where a 6'8" guy can certainly help you.
Jeb Nidus with a nice block from behind. I think Waupun's going to try to keep getting it to number 1, Keegan Hardigan. He's been leading them with 12 points so far for tonight for the Waupun Warriors.
Keach.
And 1. Nice take by Riley. Basket's good. Count it. Waupun. Nice take by Aiden Riley. 1 shot. Here we go. JDL Automotive. Find your new ride at JDL Automotive, Sheboygan County's premier automotive budget center. 2020 Visions. Just a reminder, 2020 Visions. We do accept insurance for employees of Kohler, Sargento, Master Gallery, Johnsonville, and many more. You can find us on Facebook at 2020 Visions or check us out at our website at www.2020visions.com.
Timeout Waupun.
Well, Plymouth Plumbing and Heating. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, including faucet repair, drain cleaning, radon mitigation systems. They feature a large range of products, water heaters and softeners and boilers and disposals, plus a full line of Kohler products. All this at Plymouth Plumbing and Heating on the corner of PP and Pleasant View Road. Check out Plymouth Plumbing and Heating. State Farm Insurance. Stuck in the state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Jim Schlunt of Plymouth help you simplify and get to the better state. With Jim handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money to adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. Call State Farm agent Jim Schlunt today and get a better state with State Farm. Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly is your one-stop shop for all your party needs. Our deli department has a variety of subs, party trays, and homemade signature salads. Don't forget the fresh-baked hard rolls. Remember to shop the pig and save. Go Panthers.
Well, Panthers have continue to do what they did at the start of the end of the first half, and they've had some a little offensive burst by Sam Shutter leading the offensive burst now. Tying Booth for leading, scoring 14.
Yeah, they're starting on the second half with an 8-2 run. Oh, we got a foul here. Looks like Cole Booth with a little reach.
That'll be his second foul. This time is second half. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Second team foul.
The defensive intensity has certainly picked up in the second half.
There's nicely run play.
Flex
really.
Found with a nice two-point basket. Panthers working it around.
Well, you got Nita set up. Oh, that's just not a good pass.
All right.
Passing to the post sometimes is an art. I'll slow it up a little bit.
Getting into their offense. Running the handoff with a double screen there on top. Now they'll probably set into their flex offense. Good defense by Riley. Just straight up and down. Shutter for three. Oh, I think Sam's feeling it.
Just a bit outside.
That's a heat check moment. 22. Oh.
That is Hardigank is a nice player.
Briar Schmidt with the miss and Keegan Hardigank with the putback and the foul.
He gets them to with 7. Yep. Panthers are up by 11. So Nitas and Shutter come out. And Litke and Zevell come in. So you got Gossi, Litke, Zevell, Riley, and Knauss on the floor for the Panthers.
Keegan at the line for one and puts it in. Gets the Warriors back within 6 points with 14:41 to go in the second half. Oh. The Panthers are finding a lot of success with the dribble drive. They're just taking it right at them. All right. Oh, a little block there by Gussie. The one thing the Panthers or Waupun is not going to do is get into a running game with Plymouth.
No, they know what they are. That's what's it's again. I knew they lost a lot from a team that went to Madison last year, including a Division I player, but they're playing within themselves and playing well. And we just fell asleep.
Keegan with 17 points to lead the Warriors.
Defensively, we just fell.
Just a really nice post player for Waupun. Well, Panthers with an offensive rebound. Get it out.
Little. I don't like the word panic on the. Ryle's looking to light one up here. Now Z can shoot that a little bit.
All right.
He's been hesitant.
Panthers.
Every time I've seen him this year, he's been a little bit hesitant.
There you go. Panthers running their set play.
That's a good move.
With the miss, another offensive rebound by the Panthers. Riley for three from the corner, just long.
4-point game from 11 down. 11 down to a 4-point game.
Uh-oh. Waupun with their first offensive rebound in a while.
It's a 1-point game.
Gabriel Keach brings them back within 1 point. I think. Panthers running their motion offense. Good timeout by Coach Schultz. Taking a full timeout. PJ Campbell at the Depot, looking for a great dining experience when visiting historic downtown Plymouth. Then PJ Campbell, the Depot is a place for you. Serving authentic German dishes with an American twist. Located along the original 1859 railroad right away, just 2 blocks from downtown. In 2011, Pat and Judy Campbell received the original Depot building in 1912. Bar opens at 4 p.m. and dining at 5 p.m. Friday night specials include unique fish fry, real historic Plymouth treasure to experience. Meyer Motors. Meyer Motors in Plymouth is your source for new or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans, and now offering emissions testing. Meyer Motors have been doing business right here in Plymouth since 1926 and are proud to be part of the Plymouth community. You can visit us online at www.gomeyermotors.com or feel free to stop and meet our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Meyer Motors. Waldo State Bank, located at 119 North Depot Lane in Waldo, serving the community since 1913 and a member of FDIC.
So, a run by Waupun, bumped down 35-24. It's 35-34. Booth back on the floor. So you're back to the starting lineup of Booth, Gossi, Riley, Shutter, and Nitas. That's yeah. He's so strong, you know, and he's worked hard to get strong. That dribble number, in fact, reminds us of like me, of a kid from Waupun from years ago, Austin Armga. We couldn't stop him because he could do some things.
He's just always in control of himself. Waupun back into their motion offense. Just whoa.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Thought he got away with a little shove there.
Yeah.
But once again, another backdoor cut.
Backdoor cut and a good pass, and it's a layup. The Panthers, 12 minutes to go in the ballgame, up by 3, 37-34. Inside the Nitas. Kicked it back out. That's the look you want. Just couldn't get it. Just couldn't get it. It's a good look. Hoops. Got to shoot. Keep shooting it. He's a good shooter. Keep shooting it.
There you go. Cooper Gossi with the steal. Nice play. Oh, I don't think he played the ball on that one. They're going to give him 2, but that could be close to being an intentional foul for not playing the ball.
Gossi goes to the line.
Advanced Eye Care, Dr. Tim and Sherry Ziegler and staff at Advanced Eye Care can provide all your eye health needs, whatever the vision or eye health testing or new pair of glasses from their wide selection of frames or contact lenses under their guaranteed contact lens success program. And Advanced Eye Care does it all. Visit them at www.advancedeyecareplymouth.com. Four Seasons Heating and Cooling. Four Seasons now located at 426 B Factory Street in Plymouth. They can be reached at 920-893-8900. Four Seasons Comfort handles Bryant and Mitsubishi Dutchless heating and cooling systems.
Waupun trying to take it to the basket a little bit more.
They certainly got past the shell shock of the first 3 minutes of the second half. Oh. Nice play by Nitas.
The big fella affected that one. Look who's coming here. One of our broadcast team, Miss Carly Canals, has joined us. Probably wants to learn from you, Oppie.
Yeah. Oh, Riley with the miss. Panthers up 2 with 10:34 in the game.
Good play by Riley. Very excellent defense by Riley. Whoops. I bet we've seen more air balls since you played.
Right. Oh, nice play. Nitas with short on him.
He
was waiting to get fouled. He thought he was going to get fouled.
Yeah, and that can happen. He'll learn.
Yep.
10 minutes to go. Panthers up 2, and a very good ball game coming to you from Plymouth High School.
Wapon just
I'll tell you, they are solid with the ball, though.
Yeah.
They really are. There's that backdoor cut. You fall asleep. And what's even more impressive is how the passers find that backdoor cut. Nidus for three. Bango!
That's a big shot and a big moment of the game. Wapon was making a comeback.
Well, maybe, considering he missed that layup.
No call.
He missed the layup, just shoot threes.
Yep. Booth bring it down.
And scores. You want to take, the coach is thinking about taking a timeout right now. He's got 3 left. See how the kids handle it.
Oh. Brady Novice with a little bit of a shove.
Well, they've let Booth do it. They've called it pretty.
Well, they've called it both ways, right? Or not called it both ways. They're not.
Get a little more move there. Get him. That's what they want to do. He's got that left hand. Here she goes. Good.
Riley for 2. Puts Panthers back up 45-40.
Darn left-handers, right?
Yep.
Booth for 3.
Oh.
Off the mark. Thomas brings the ball up. Tough shot. It's good. Timeout Wapon.
American Senior Benefits. If you're retiring and eligible for Medicare, turning 65, we're just curious to find out what your plan is right now for your American Senior Benefits is here to help. Brian Riley and Kristen Hyman are experienced in providing personalized service to explain and guide you through the Medicare process and provide you through a free needs analysis with options available at the lowest cost for the best health care coverage. Visit Ryan or Kristen at 1215 Eastern Avenue. Van Horn Automotive. Buying a car that doesn't have to be a hassle. At Van Horn, it is easy as a click of a button. Van Horn now has 10 dealerships located throughout Wisconsin with an inventory of over 3,000 vehicles of all makes and models. Everything you could ask for, including a great selection of trucks. Stop at shop online at vanhornauto.com. Find a car from any location. Van Horn is happy to have it delivered locally. Visit Van Horn Automotive.
A ball back in. Panthers up 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Booth bringing it up. Booth for 3, looking again.
Booth for 3.
Good again. Booth with 21 on the night. Cole Booth was introduced as one of 4 players to score 1,000 points. He has 1,007, joining Gabe Miller, Colin Niles, and Dave Mikulicek as 1,000-point scorers in Plymouth history. Up on again.
Keats with a nice jumper in the lane.
Anybody had thought Plymouth was going to walk away with this baby? I don't think anybody in this conference will walk. Watching the way Wapon plays. Now here's a set. They got a set going. Yep. 1-4 Lowell. Hoppy, what do we want?
Wow, they're going to bring up two people off of this
and
double screen.
Double screen. Nothing was there. Well defended by Plymouth.
That's scouting right there. They knew exactly where to go and what they're going to do. The problem Plymouth has been having is
fadeaway. Oh, he hits it.
Fadeaway. They kind of let those guys in the post just post up and touch the ball.
Ray Novice has had a good second.
Jeb Nidus in the post with the little jump hook, just a little long. It's a good look for Jeb. Little set for Wapon.
A box set up. You ran this in high school.
Yeah. Kind of off a double high, but
taking their time. You're right. They know who they are. There's the backdoor cut. Riley did a nice job. Got behind it a little bit. Little jump hook. Oh.
Half the time Wapon's not even setting screens. They're slipping the screen before they even set it.
Plymouth 4 timeouts left. Wapon 2 timeouts left with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Plymouth up by 4.
No one near the bonus, so.
And again, not a lot of fouls called.
Don't.
Oops. Maybe a little extra step. Ryle's going to go to his left. There he goes. Nope.
Ben Knaus. Benny just a little too aggressive there, trying to post up.
We got Gossi and Zeveld in. Nidus and Knaus coming out.
Waupun just bringing the ball. We're getting into their set, 1-4 low.
Again, you can run the flex out of that, and I mean, it mean a lot to people, but it's a set. We've run it, Plymouth, a little bit. Right now, we're not running it. Walk.
Yep, good call.
But another backdoor cut. That's, you know, I know anybody that runs a motion offense has to run backdoor cuts. You're going to run it, otherwise they will just play off you. Backdoor cut and a slip by the screener, which means you screen and move quickly. Shots, take it to the hole, shots. That a boy.
There you go. Good pass. Good entry pass.
We had our own little backdoor cut.
Yep.
Panthers up 6, 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Booth 21, Shutter 16, leading the Panthers. That might have been another little walk.
I was going to say, he just almost got away with another one.
But again, Panthers picked up their D a little bit. Bond taking their time.
He's just in and out.
He's got a nice looking shot, but it's just he's so effective inside. Zeveld in the post. Gossi takes a look at him.
Kicks it out to Riley. Got a poke down from behind.
Good job by the officials to check each other out on that.
Yep. Riley looking for a call.
You said something for you profound the other game we did. You're not going to change the call.
Yeah, they're not going to.
Because you didn't like it. Doesn't mean that, you know, if you think you didn't get it right, that good officials. Oh,
that's
nice.
Okay. Refs are human. They don't make every good call.
No, they don't. Well, you referee and you're beyond human.
Right.
I'm mostly an alien creature.
Oh, that's a charge. Wow.
So it looked like one. We're going to have a jump ball here.
The thing about with 4 minutes to go and Waupun's up down 6, now the game's going to start to get physical. And if the refs haven't called it so far, they're going to just keep pushing it and pushing it.
They kept control of the game. If a kid had a question, they talked to him and then they, let it go. So Panthers usually run a set of some kind, and there it is right there. A little bit of a set with a fade to Booth.
Wow. They're not going to give him a call. I know Aiden's working really hard to get a call, but these guys haven't called anything all night. Oh boy. Kick out to Zefeld. Oh.
He's not looking to shoot that. I know he can shoot it, but.
Well, when you're up 6 with 3 minutes to go, probably a very good decision right there. And that's okay. Panthers just going to work the ball, try to get a dribble drive, kick out.
Oh, big break for the Panthers. Had the ball and got it back. Panthers take a timeout.
Racers Hall. Racers Hall offers many entertainment opportunities for a fun day or evening out. Watch your favorite game or race on TV. Enjoy the outdoor playing, horseshoes, watching the garden tractor pulls, or taking in the view on one of our decks. During the winter, we have multiple games, beanbag leagues, and a women's pool league. Our banquet hall is available for weddings, parties, and fundraisers and business meetings. Visit Racers Hall at W4408 County Road C. Huberty, the destination for innovation and inspiration for our clients, employees, and communities in an environment where clients demand more than just the traditional accounting services from their CPA. Huberty's mission is to be the most sought-after firm in our core area of accounting. Analysis, strategy, and planning. We begin by learning about our unique needs to find out the perfect mix for services for our clients. Huberty at 2831 Eastern Avenue.
Still with 3:18 to go, the Panthers up by 6 with the ball. Neither team is in big foul trouble. The Panthers have committed 5 this half, and the Warriors have only committed 3. Again, two teams that play pretty good, solid basketball, both sides of the floor, defense and offense.
It'll be interesting to see if Coach Schultz is going to start forcing Waupun to pull out and maybe start fouling. Try to get to the line. Yeah, there's a hole there. Well,
the one thing on that call was from a long way away.
yeah, call from the other side of the floor. Jeb Knightis is going to return for the Panthers.
Yep. Back in Braziz, he did a nice job. He was under great control, did a good job on the defensive end, that's for sure.
Did what he needed to do.
Only the fourth foul on Waupun.
Panthers enter the ball. Need to get it out of the corner there.
Booth gets the ball. If anybody watches, kids watch the game. If you're a player, somebody's in trouble, go get the ball. Don't just expect them to try to find you.
This is the nice part of it now.
Oh, boy.
Jeb with the miss and follow.
A little finger roll.
Oh.
Wilta still would have been proud. Wilta still wouldn't have shot a three, but so the Panthers take 6-point lead, 2:21. Clock is now the Panthers' side.
Yeah.
A little out of control.
Well, the thing, too, with the Panthers right now, they got 4 guards who can all handle the ball.
In fact, a lot out of control. Gabe Keats, one lone starter back, struggled just a bit on that one.
Any one of these guys can bring the ball to court.
Well, what they're doing, I heard the coach out, you got to foul them. You know, you got 3 to give. That right now is a little bit of a problem. You know, I always did, and I think you remember that. I always had a card. Here's a kid you want to try to foul if you can. If I'm up on the kid, I'm going to try to foul is Neatis just because he's young.
Right.
He's a capable shooter, but just because he's young. And I don't want to put Booth at the line.
No.
So the next foul, the Panthers will be in the bonus.
Well, interesting. No one's in foul trouble for either team. So
no.
When you got to start fouling, you don't have to rely on one guy making the fouls because everyone else is in foul trouble.
Well, he's done a nice job.
That's nice.
Nice pass by Riley.
Nice. Bounce pass is a scoring pass. Went up strong with 2 hands.
Oh, that's inadvertent fault.
Right.
Just hustling and just kid stopped before he could. Now the Panthers are at 6 fouls, so if
both teams will be in the bonus.
Panthers up 10, 144 to go. You don't have to start looking for threes if you're Waupun, but
Jeb with the steal, coast to coast. No goaltending. Yep. Goaltending.
Calling a goal.
Your hand was in the net.
Hand was in the net.
Which caused the basket extension to shake a little bit, which they'll call that every time. It was a good call by the official. Panthers up 12 with a minute 38. Panthers just got to play good defense the rest of the way. No and one.
Nice. Right. Booth has been held to a 3-pointer in the second half. So he's going to go to the line. He had 30 in the first game against Falls, 20 the other night against Eisenhower. And the ball will be in his hands at the end of the game.
Well,
I tell you what, Pond will be a factor in the conference.
oh yeah,
They got some nice stuff going for them, and they play well. They play well together. A new coach, a new staff. But they seem to have accepted what they're supposed to do. Second shot, go Booth.
brings it in, puts back. Panthers back up 12. One thing Waupun does struggle with the 3-point shot, so if they have to start shooting threes. They can make them, but it's not their forte. Panthers with the rebound, quickly outlet to Booth, and a foul.
Getting
Pulled back to the line.
Close to the point of no return. Yeah, even the guy saw the coach said don't foul. You're down 12. It's not the double bonus yet, but you're putting a very good free throw shooter at the line. Chance to put the Panthers up by 14. Well, it's been a very, very good ball game. Panthers a game of bursts near the end of halves. So, got something from everybody. Certainly, Neatis has proven his worth.
Right.
Riley was in foul trouble the first half. Aiden always gives you stuff that you don't see. The defensive end and rebounding.
I think
second one's good. Booth now has got 24.
The last 30 seconds of the first half and the first minute of the second half, I think, were the big key for the Panthers tonight.
And I think one thing about this team is you got to have a little ego to play anything, really.
Right.
But there's no selfishness. They go out and play. They know what they got to do. They've been playing a long time together. Uh-oh.
Panthers, I'll let it. Shutter with another dunk for tonight. I think Waupun is letting this game go. A couple more of our ads from our TV14 backers. Miller and Bolt tackle a tough, compacted into the driveway snow with Simplicity single stage snow thrower featuring the snow shredder. Visit Miller and Bolt at Hillendale Road, corner of 67 and County Road PP. Plymouth Glass is a family-run business, and we are honored to serve the people of our great community. Plymouth Glass, we offer a wide variety of services, including standard and customized shower enclosures, aluminum storefront windows and doors, and safety glass tabletops, and thermal paint replacements. Visit Plymouth Glass at 402 East Main Street, kitty corner from the library. Papa Murphy's Pizza. Papa Murphy's offers a custom-made take-and-bake pizza featuring high-quality fresh toppings, generously layered on dough with made fresh each morning. Experience the home-baked aroma of convenience, a delicious meal. Visit Papa Murphy's.
Wholesale changes for the Panthers. Ethan Eigenberger, Carter Schreiber, Aiden Killam, Adam Miller, and Brandon Vaughn on the floor. The Panthers are going to pull away with a win against Waupun.
The Napa Auto Parts Store. Visit your locally Napa Auto Parts Store in Clover Lane, Plymouth for all your auto parts need. And Francis Chiropractic. Visit Francis Chiropractic at 1005 Eastern Avenue in Plymouth, Wisconsin for all your chiropractic needs. Well, Scott?
Next home game. Well, the Panthers will walk away with a big win against Waupun. Waupun played well. You can check out the next home game boys' home game is Friday, December 13th against Ripon. Scott Richter, Josh Oppenheimer, and Matt Daskowski. And we'll see you next time.